Hey folks, JD here, and today we've got the SJRC F11 up and operational. I've got my Android tablet. I've been asked a question, and that is there much of a difference in the waypoints between iOS and Android? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to use Android to plot a way course and then try and see if it goes out. Now this is the first time I'm going to be using Android for such a task. My tablet is probably not the best thing to use, as it's really not, there we are, the Android app has crashed. I heard this was the case with the SJRC app, so I'm going to try again and try and see what I can get out of it. So F11, controls, maybe I'm not going to be successful. I mean, I just don't know. There we are, bang, it goes in straight away, picks up on the Wi-Fi, picks up on the FPV, and then starts to work. It is, there we are, it's crashed again. Looks as if it's a little bit dodgy on Android. I mean, I checked this morning, I have absolutely no updates waiting, so I'm on the latest update of this particular app. As I click back onto it, there we are, bang, it's picked up. I don't know how well you can see that, probably not very well in this light, but there we go. So we've got full FPV there being recorded. As soon as I click waypoints and not click anything else at all, see, it's getting very jittery. It's like as if it's trying to, there we are, trying to compute and then just go straight into that. So then if I, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reopen it again. What might be worth me doing actually is trying to see if I can, there we are, remove that from my settings, reopen the app again. F11, controls. Because the Wi-Fi link has already been established with the tablet, it should just pick up on the FPV straight away. There we are, which it does. Gives us a screen. There we are. That's, well, the FPV is working there. It is a little bit laggy, so if I try and click for some video and then click off just to get the outer surround of the app, everything's come back in. You've got the follow me, automatic takeoff and landing, and all the other functions around the outside, and that seems to be okay. That seems to be working. It gives you like a sense of that as soon as you click waypoints that it's going to work. So I've just clicked waypoints once, then the app really grinds to a halt. And it's going to quit out again. There we go, and it just quits out. So I'm going to try opening it again and seeing how good it does just from, you know, a viewing perspective. Because clearly it's not going to work with waypoints, it's not going to work with anything like that, but how does it work, how does it do with just using it as an app? So if I just reopen the SJRC app, it's taking its time, controls, and then it just loads straight in, bam, there's your video, and that's it. So if I just click to record some video, there we go. So I'm going to record some video, hopefully. So I've got my screen recording anyway, and then let's see how we do as a flight. Luckily, the flight itself, it isn't really harboured by the ability to use the app or not. You can fly without the app. I mean, as you saw with mine, as soon as the app crashed out, I was still able to, you know, the quadcopter didn't lower itself, it didn't come to land. It was just as happy to be sitting up there. So that in itself is okay. I got no problem with that. I just decreased, trying to find out what speed mode I'm in. I just decreased the speed mode, then increased it back up again. So yeah, I mean, we've got full FPV. It is slow. It's probably about 3 to 4 seconds. Looking at it, it's about 3 to 4 seconds slower than my actual orientation and actual flight path of the quad. But of course, that is down to the hardware limitations and hardware resources available on your tablet as well. Now, my tablet was bought purely for FPV, and that's what I use it for. But at the same time, whether or not it's capable of driving something as hectic and as heavy as this, then that needs to be, obviously we need to look at that. But clearly from just looking at this now, if I stop the quad there, then I'm about, in fact, it's less than that. It's less than 4 seconds. In fact, it's about half a second. If I increase, give a bit of positive pitch, and then if I stop, in fact, it is, yeah, that time was about 2 seconds. Let's try it again, positive pitch, and then stop. Yeah, it's about 2.5 to 3 seconds in fact, so I wasn't too much out with the first estimate. Okay, well that's not fantastic, but at least we are getting something from it. As for the way of waypoints, it is totally unusable on my tablet. Totally unusable on my tablet. So things I'm doing with my tablet is I'm recording video directly onto the tablet, I'm streaming FPV relay, and I'm also able to watch where I am from the tablet as well. That being said, it is quite difficult to do so because I am 3 seconds behind, in which case, and it is quite jumpy and starty because there's no fluid movements. So if I just turn it around now, so it's been less than successful on Android. I hope if there is a problem with the SJRC app that it is fixed. I very much doubt that there is much of a problem with it. I think, oh, incoming seagull. So what I'm going to do is just lower you. I think, is this the seagull that I always see? I've got one that's got a fascination for my quads. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hover her there as this great big, oh no, it's not a seagull, my apologies, it's a heron. That's what it looks as if it's flying drunk. So beautiful birds, can't fly for toffee. So yeah, so I think for the time being, I'm going to keep an eye on this app in case there is an update out there. I do think that a lot of it is the resources of my tablet. That being said, to the touch, my tablet is stone cold. So it's not as if normally what you'd have, as you know yourself, with a smartphone or a tablet, you'd have a particular corner or a particular side where the CPU is or where the GPU is, which is trying to process. That would get quite warm. And the back of my tablet is aluminium. So therefore it is its own heatsink. And it's stone cold all the way around. I haven't had an issue in the past with this tablet and flying quadcopters, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to have an issue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it open-minded. I'm going to keep it 50% tablet, 50% app. I'm going to keep an eye on the app as well. Now, as I've already been told that the issue itself is with Android, then I was expecting this not to work from the start. That is what one of the guys said, one of my subscribers said in a comment, that he hasn't been able to fly using the app on Android because it keeps on crashing. So I was well aware of what to expect. That being said, still not great. You know, I would have really much liked this to have worked, but it is what it is, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is keep an eye on this app and see exactly how we get on with it. I mean, how quick is it now? If I stop, there we go, click landing, slide to confirm, and it lands. Okay, it floats about a bit, but you know what I mean. It executes the command. But here, landed. 1, 2, 3 seconds behind. It's not bad in my estimates, is it? So yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, as I say, is keep an eye on the app, keep an eye on what I may do as well is see if I can get myself another Android device, maybe something a little bit more expensive, and see whether I get any difference with that particular device. And this revision of the app, I'll have a little look through and see exactly how it works on, I've got another one Android device, unfortunately it's my working device, but what I'll do is I'll keep an eye on that as well and see exactly how that goes. I think for the time being, as soon as I see an update with the app, I'll come back out and see if I can get this to work properly with it. But I see exactly what you're saying. It is very difficult to use this particular quadcopter with waypoints with this app, because as soon as you click waypoints, give it, you know, 3 to 5 seconds, it quits out totally and returns you straight. If I hold it that way, oh wow, look at that, waypoints have just come up. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. Right, okay, let's try another thing then. As that has come up, am I able to take off? So slide to take off. And you know what, I'm just going to do it manually, put less stress on the app. I'm not getting any satellite image at all. Now, well, that being said, I probably wouldn't, because I haven't pre-downloaded the app and I don't have a SIM version of this, so there's no actual connectivity to the open world using this particular app. But do you know what? That has just put everything that I've just said on the back burner, because the app has, well, it has opened up waypoints. Can I close waypoints? Yes, I can. And I can open it again. That's the problem now, is that I just need to get, I can't even draw on it, look. I can't even draw on it, which is a shame. I can't even zoom in, I can't even see anything with it at all. Okay, so I can't even use that. I'm going to get a portion of the map downloaded, so at least I can open the waypoints draw. What was the difference then between the first time I did this and the second time? Well, on the third, the fourth, the fifth time, there is no difference other than the quadcopter was on the floor. Oh, I think I have an idea. I was using screen recorder to record my screen, wasn't I? So maybe that was zapping too much juice from the pad, perhaps. But now I click it every single time. Look, and it works. Right, tell you what, as I only brought the one battery with me, and as this one is getting low, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back, I'm going to try and see whether I can get something downloaded, a portion of my Google Maps downloaded, and see then whether or not, when I reopen this, whether or not I can get waypoints to work. Right, my friends, do you know what, I'll be back with another video and see exactly how waypoints does work, and with the SJRC F11 using an Android tablet. Right then, my friends, thanks ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit that bell too. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.